Hi K-Kids, it's me, Mrs. Rosno. Welcome back to read another chapter of Junie B. Jones and the Mushy Gushy Valentime by Barbara Park. Today we start another Spirit Week in Hawks Nation, and today it's Mismatched Clothing Day. So thanks to my K-Kids, my outfit ideas all came from them. So I have on a hat, I am wearing a tie, I have on a dress that is inside out and backwards, I have on stripes and polka dots, and finally a friend said, "Hey Mrs. Rosno, why don't you wear some rainbow duck boots?" I wish I had rainbow duck boots, but instead I have camouflage mud boots. And last but not least, the cuckoo kangaroo fanny pack to top it all off. So here we go on Mismatch Day. Chapter 4 is called The Disagreedment. On Monday, I skipped into room 9 very thrilled. Mrs., look, I said. I have all my Valentines for the big giant Valentine's box. They are right here in this paper bag I am carrying. I runned and showed her inside it. See them? See them, Mrs.? I matched every single card to the exact person who will get it, I explained. Mrs. patted my head and she said the word, "Good job." Then she took me by my hand and she showed me how to put my Valentines through the mail slot in the box. I do believe that you are the very first person in room 9 to bring in her cards, said Mrs. I did a gasp at that exciting news. First, Mrs.? I asked. I am really first? After that, I sprang way high in the air and I ran around and around in a circle. I've never been first at anything before, I said very squealy. Not ever, ever, never. And so, what is my prize for winning? I closed my eyes and held out my hand. Put it right in my hand, okay, Mrs.? I won't even peek, I promise. Well, after that, I stood there real patient, but nothing got put in my hands. Finally, Mrs. bended down next to my ear. Junie B., honey, I'm really sorry, but there is no prize, she said. We were actually having a contest. I opened up my eyes. We weren't? I asked. Mrs. shook her head no. Oh, my shoulders slumped a teeny bit. So then, a prize would be out of the question probably, I said. Mrs. shrugged. I'm afraid I didn't buy any prizes, she said. After that, I rocked back and forth on my feet and thought, would you have a mint in your drawer maybe? Or some stickers? I asked. Mrs. smiled. Then she took me to her desk and we looked in her drawer. How about a broken piece of chalk and a yellow rubber band? She asked. Sold, I said. After that, Mrs. told me congratulations and she gave me my prizes. I quick skipped to my table to show them to Lucille. She wrinkled up her nose. Yuck! Have you been going through the trash can again? She asked. No, silly. These are my prizes, I said. I got prizes for bringing in my Valentines first. Lucille smoothed out her dress. Yes, well, I would have brought my cards in today too, but they're not back from the printers yet, she told me. What? I said. What printers? The printers where they print my name on the cards, she said. Wait till you see them, Junie B. Every card will have love and kisses from Lucille on the bottom of it. She hugged herself. They are so beautiful. Each Valentine has a cherry lollipop on the front, and the lollipop is in the shape of Cupid. She sighed, very dreamy. Cupid is the symbol of Valentine's Day, you know, she said. Of course I know, I said back. Plus also, skunks and shoes are symbols of Valentine's Day too, because that's what are on my cards. After that, me and Lucille did our work till recess. Then both of us went outside to play with our other bestest friend named Grace. Only too bad for us, because Lucille kept on bragging about Valentine's Day. And that's how come she and that Grace got into a disagreement. I am going to get more Valentines than anybody, bragged Lucille. "That's because the boys love me better than any other girl, and they will bring me lots and lots of cards." Grace looked curious at her. "But Mrs. said to only bring one card for every boy and girl, remember? Not lots and lots." Lucille flounced her flouncy dress. "You silly Grace, look at me for goodness sake. I am precious. And when you're precious, boys automatically bring you lots of Valentines. They just can't help themselves." Then she twirled all around. "I am the cutest girl in room 9, Grace," she said. "I am way cuter than anyone else." Then she pointed and giggled. "Even you." After that, Grace did a little frown, 'cause that hurt her feelings, I think. I tapped on Lucille. Yeah, only Grace is the nicest, Lucille," I said. "And so maybe the boys will bring her lots of Valentines too." Lucille did a huffy breath at me. "But I'm richer than Grace, Junie B, so that is another reason to bring me more," she said. I thought for a minute. "Yes, but Grace can run faster," I said. "So?" said Lucille. "My hair is longer, and boys like long hair." I looked at Grace's head. But Grace's hair is springier and curlier," I said, "and that is cute as a button." Lucille made squinty eyes at me. "But I have a big screen TV and a pool," she said very loud. That's how come me and that Grace leaned our heads together and we got in a huggle. Finally, I looked up at Lucille. "Okay, here's what we came up with," I said. "Grace can whistle through her teeth. Plus, she can wiggle her ears, and also she can dribble a basketball through her legs while she's running." Lucille jumped up and down. "But I have a pony," she hollered. I patted her very sympathetic. "Sorry," I said very soft. "Grace has a snake." After that, Lucille's shoulders got very sagging, and she sat down in the grass, 'cause boys love snakes better than anything. Pretty soon that Grace sat down next to Lucille, and she put her arm around Lucille's shoulders, and she patted her, 'cause guess what else? That Grace is a good sport. And that is the end of Chapter 4K, kids. Chapter 5 we'll read tomorrow is called Valentime's Time. This is a great book, and it sounds like tomorrow might be the start of our party. Junie B. Jones and the Mushy Gushy Valentime by Barbara Park. Okay, kids, have a great night. Stay safe, stay healthy. I love you, I miss you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.